drafting the Misfortune sets them up to at least have pressure in the bot lane.
The thing that I have to be concerned about here for SK Telecom is not having a frontliner. The Fizz will probably build a little bit tanky here unless Huni's really feeling cutthroat. But there's not going to be anyone like the Nautilus on MVP to just sit in the front and soak the damage.
Exactly. Fizz is in a team fight is usually going to try and ult a priority carry, and if not that, occupy the time of carry. Basically run at an AD carry and try to force them to be only attacking Fizz. It's very simple, and honestly, Varus is one of the champions that could potentially be zoned out by a Fizz. But the way SKT play this comp is Charm, Ash Arrow, Fish, Ultimate on the Fizz ultimate, all on one target, the frontliner, take him out, and then actually have a man advantage. You're right. If they are just looking to have a reliable frontliner, they have not drafted one, and they need to play around it.
All right, well, we'll see if they can get rolling early on here. Expect Peanut to pay many few visits to that top lane, try to get Huni ahead on that Fizz so he can wreak havoc in the back lines of MVP. Let's go ahead and get onto the Rift and see who's going to take game one. Sustain through.
Faker got 6 first.
Oh yeah, he's going to go ahead, dash forward with a Spirit Crush. Lands the charm. Orb comes through this time. One more hit would do it. No, actually, the last charge doesn't get it. Still hovering around in the bottom lane, jumps in, gets on top of the Ash.
Solo.
Goes low. The heal comes out, Piercing Arrow connects as well, but Bang is still alive, and now they're going to try to throw this around on to Beyond. Beautiful end of the line into collateral damage from Peanut. Comes up with another kill.
Losing it even further in mid lane.
Here we go, yet again, Faker dashing in. The exhaust comes down, lands the charm. Ian going to be dead, tries to trade something back, but can barely get a scratch of damage in. He goes down. As well as gold. Ash Arrow now down on the max. Bullet time comes down right on top of it as Bang finds the kill. He'll be taken pretty low by that Piercing Arrow. And
clearing and then leaving lane. Really no answer from the side of MVP.
Oh, when Ash Arrow comes out, Bang not going to find a target, but Max gets chunked out. Might just go down. Oh. Bang locked up though, popped up into the air. The heal not going to be enough to keep him alive. He will get traded back on. Huni chums the waters, won't find a connection on the Maha. Gonna go ahead, dash forward, takes him out as Peanut actually finds that killing blow. And ADD now all alone in no man's lane, takes the dredge line away, but has to just go ahead and try to hug the turret instead. Charm connects, Beyond arriving, Faker taking up the turret at the moment, dashes away the Spirit Rush, throws down the exhaust onto Beyond. As ADD does fall, Huni gets the killing blow. SKT will have to go ahead and peel back as Ian arrives. Nice charm, stopping him from maybe flashing it aggressively, but no turret going to come through for SKT yet. Getting charmed, Huni nearby, as Chum the Waters tosses it out, zoning Ian away from the turret, who throws out that unleashed power, but it's just gonna scrape the surface of Faker's HP bar. Now Beyond jumping in, trying to trade one back, has to flash away from the charm or else he would have gone down. Peanut has started up this dragon, Ian comes around the side. Break goes over, Peanut getting hit by that unleashed power, still okay at the moment. The sun will not clip him, he's trying to kite back. The best of his ability, but gets popped by Maha in the end. Full time coming out, not going to find too many targets. Ian's going to be the first one to fall as the charm connects and Fizz dashes in, taking out Maha. Both the damage threats from MVP have been eliminated, as well as their tanking front line. It's just Beyond and Max walking away with their lives, but SKT, they win out in kills, they get the Infernal Drake. I like MVP quite a bit, but right now, there's a lot to be desired. Ian getting locked up, charm won't connect, throws out that unleashed power as Huni cheats forward. They'll get locked down by the bullet into the chain of corruption. Can they pop a Fizz? The answer is going to be yes. Nice stretch line from ADD. Helps lock him down long enough to get the kill. A stun on the Syndra.
Yeah, but then you take an ult as well, and then you're kind of done.
Sure.
Nothing against Nautilus, so there's arguments for both. It's mid lane.
All right, well, Huni comes into the backside. Ian is way too far forward. Throws out the unleashed power again, trying to chunk out Peanut. Won't be able to do it, and ADD got himself in too deep, following in with the Syndra. Costs him his life. A double kill goes over to Peanut. 13-3 on the board.
Beyond is the same level as Peanut, so that's one thing they've got going for them.
Well, Beyond really thrives in these 50-50 chances. And Maha will go down. He jumps in looking for Huni, but he makes it onto the troll pole just in time to keep himself alive. Faker takes out the Rengar.
He shouldn't have where this Zyra is
leaving a trail of breadcrumbs for people to find him.
Piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Oh, Peanut from downtown. Nut. Thrill the hunt coming through. Beyond looking for the chase. Smoke screen down. Peanut makes it out fine. Meanwhile, Maha gets taken out. 1v2 here from Huni. Comes up with a kill. Just going to get a little bit of damage down onto that Nautilus, but don't think a kill's going to be coming out from that. But Faker, he dashes forward, trying to find Ian, but they trade it back. We'll lose the flash. Beyond getting locked up, and that should just be another kill going over to SKT. It is Bang finishing off Beyond. It's close, though.
Faker's got a Lich Bane, and Huni's coming deep.
Yeah, he's coming in with the TP inside the base.
He wants a Syndra.
And he's just like, oh, hello. Just, goodbye.
That's why you accept your fate. Ian can only smile.
Yeah, it's a bit of a wry smile there from him. yeah, there's not much else I could have done. Mooney's going to bring up the wave. Meanwhile, Faker going deep yet again. Lands a charm in onto Max. Gets focused out. One more hit would do it. Depth charge coming through. Oh, what a way to die. From downtown, ADD coming up with the kills. He tries to get back to the fountain. It's not going to work out. 3 members dead on MVP. The second inhib goes down. Final minions going to be bumped up by that Baron. It's do or die time here from Max and Beyond to try to hold on to the base, but you have to expect that this is likely going to be the finish here for SKT. Beyond jumping in, tries to kill off Bang, won't be able to do it now. Huni looking for Max, forced to flash into the fountain as he watches the base crumble around him. 30 minutes on the clock. SKT absolutely dismantling MVP in game 1.
It's the 28th kill of a 30-minute game. We almost got kill a minute. That's not Korean style, but this game derailed very quickly if you're an MVP fan.
After that game 1, Huni getting back over onto this rumble. A major pick for him.
I appreciate more data points on seeing the Fizz versus Rumble. The Fizz has taken Flash, not Ignite, like Huni had in game 1, so a little bit less kill pressure. And what can be a counter matchup might actually end up being a sustained matchup. Faker decided to blind pick the Syndra, even with Fizz's potential matchup in the mid lane, and now it will be the Echo that we've seen many, many times into it. 1-3-1 will be very powerful for MVP if they get rolling, but they did the opposite of get rolling in game 1, so if Peanut can have his way, if SKT can have a strong early game, MVP will find it hard to keep themselves in touching distance to pull off the 1-3-1.
All right, well, we'll see what Max can do here with the stretch coming back in. Last time out, was able to steal away a Baron. Most damage on the Zyra in game 1, so likely going to be trying to put the team on his back and carry them to a win to avoid that tiebreaker tomorrow. Let's go ahead, get onto the Rift, see if SKT closes this out or if MVP will lock down 4th place. Huni will get jumped on. Faker trying to arrive now. He's going to pop the ghost so he can get there fast enough. ADD getting jumped on. That's going to be Peanut coming up with first blood already. MVP's train completely getting derailed just 2 minutes in.
I mean, Peanut's level 6.
Still a hunt coming through. Beyond has that ward down that he can safeguard too. ADD's arriving, but Chunk of Waters goes completely wide. Peanut doesn't want to stick in here. Oh, the blast cone. Going to bump him back, and now ADD might just have the kill. Looks like he'll be okay, though. Peanut able to eject himself. Has that flash to take him up to safety. ADD going to have to do the same, but Unleash Power coming through from Faker, who goes low, and they actually trade this one back. Ian finds it. Huni able to burn out the Fizz. Peanut wraps around from the side, jumps back in, finishes off the Fizz. A 2-for-1 to SKT.
Be part of a montage, I guess.
Well, Kramer got his. He just had the chase forward pretty deep. Huni now going to get jumped on. Big equalizer thrown down. Beyond going to dash back in, but just gets solo killed in the 1v2. Now with the arrival of Peanut, they should be able to trade this one back in. ADD goes down. A double kill to Huni.
Back in Australia when I was there, I had to give him up.
Oh, flash. Faker going to juke the wrong way. Gets dragged back in. Box comes down. He will fall. So does the turret in top. So first brick to SKT.
Something about banning comfort, but Wolf's been excellent this season. Faker's hit.
Ash arrow, yep, finds Faker straight into the death sentence. He'll go down. MVP
working away some frustration.
Yeah, they're trying to find some victory here in the mid lane.
Hey, killing Faker's pretty cathartic. He's looked great. Definitely had some down games himself as well. As SKT really want this out of mid lane turret.
Parallel convergence connects. Huni gonna get kicked back in with the Dragon's Rage. Goes low, drops out the red carpet, and Beyond just gets destroyed. Devour comes through from Wolf. Ian almost goes down in all of this. Exhaust thrown in onto AD, trying to get that kill onto Huni. Won't be able to find it as the death sentence connects onto Wolf. Pops that gray health shield. Dodges out of the parallel convergence, just trying to get himself away. And Faker with the pushback takes out Ian. Almost has his Unleash Power up. Was able to get that without the ultimate. And now SKT still going to push back forward. Bang coming in. They find the lockdown onto ADD, but Peanut gets locked up with a death sentence.
No one on SKT will die.
Almost goes down.
Turn around to 1v3 pretty easily.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Well, not a 1v3, but a 1v1.
Remember, they do have Abyssal Voyage and the Rengar.
We're looking for Ian, who's going to try to maybe just trade one back here to the best of his ability. Snap back, not going to connect on the bang, which means that he is going to be dead before IC goes down. And Israel finally finds a kill.
Now wants the red, goes in because he had his W.
Away, kicked in to the box is Peanut, getting slowed up, trying to create some distance here with the Q, but won't be able to do so. He coming down, Huni has dropped that equalizer, gets a bit of damage in. That's going to lead to a double kill here for Faker. It's popped to the side from the blast cone. Can he find it? Yes, he does. The triple comes out, and that should almost certainly be Baron for SK Telecom, as they like that guy on Reddit who just really hates Bang. He's so overrated. He got like 3 pentakills in one game. Like, no, it's just terrible.
It's the internet. They only speak in extremes, Kilios.
Sure.
Well, they're going to do this very fast.
They are burning away at this one. Redemption's going to come down. That would be one hell of a steal if it was able to happen, but not going to come through. Peanut as the smite. Watch American football. Maha just going to take all of the damage as Unleashed Power rips right through him. This is the last stand here for MVP, and it's not looking good. Ian snapping back in. Barely gets any damage down onto Wolf, but he is able to execute Faker in the backside of the fight. But that's 4 members dead. ADD all by himself. Trying to defend. Won't be able to do anything here to stop SK Telecom from shattering the base, from taking this series and forcing MVP into a tiebreaker tomorrow.
Tiebreaker will make things a little bit interesting tomorrow, as they had good matches but not necessarily implications.
They're holding off. They want to kill him.
They do. They want to pad the KDAs. SKT had a training match, nothing more, nothing less.